ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa has vowed to restore the dysfunctional Ditsobotla municipality that has been put under administration. Ramaphosa was visiting the municipality as part of the ANC's Letsema program yesterday. Residents have complained that ahead of the visit, the municipality rushed to patch up potholes that had riddled the roads for years. Nono Maloyi is the Cogta MEC in the Northwest and joins us now for a conversation on this. MEC, thank you so much for making time. Yesterday, President Cyril Ramaphosa promising residents in Ditsobotla that if you vote for the ANC come the by-elections in December, we are going to fix Ditsobotla. But I'm sure people who stay there may argue, but why must we have confidence that you'll be able to fix it this time around when you have failed over the last couple of years?
Now, thanks for having me, and greetings to the viewers of 407 Newsroom. Now, I must indicate that indeed there were serious challenges in Ditsobotla, and you will recall that we went for local government elections only last year in November. But having realized that those who are deployed by different political parties could not do what is expected of them in that municipality, we then, as the African National Congress, took a conscious decision that it will be prudent to dissolve that municipality in order to ensure that there is both political and administrative stability. Because without that stability, service delivery was suffering severely, and we had to intervene quickly. From where we are sitting, we think the intervention is working, and the intervention is going to work. We are on the ground 24/7 to ensure that we attend to all challenges faced by our people in Ditsobotla. But not only in Ditsobotla, in the entire province, of course.
Yeah, I guess what I was trying to understand is, why must the residents in Ditsobotla have confidence that you will be able to fix it when you have failed to fix it over the last years? This is one of the municipalities that have been classified as one of the worst in the country. I think we've had 12 municipal managers, 2 administrators, 2 mayors at some point. All of this in just the space of 5 years. So you failed to stabilize things in that municipality. Why should residents believe that somehow you're going to be able to do it now?
Now, we are going to be able to do it. Like I said, we are on the ground 24 hours. And I must indicate that immediately after the dissolution, we went to the people of Ditsobotla to explain to them as to why did we dissolve council. And the people of Ditsobotla were very excited and very happy. We were there with the president. The people of Ditsobotla are very excited and very happy. They can see, because we are not saying this is what we are going to do in the next 5 years. We are doing those things now as we speak. There are challenges of water in Ditsobotla. We are on the ground working together with the national department, with water authorities, the district department, ourselves and other sister departments. We are on the ground doing this work. We are also fixing the infrastructure, which is old, and some of it is also aging and so on. We are fixing those things because we want permanent solutions in Ditsobotla. And our people can see all these things. We are not making promises. We are doing what we said we are going to do, and we are on the ground, and they believe us. There is no issue about it. If you watched the television yesterday, or if you were following news and so on, you would have realized that there are thousands and thousands of our people attended the activities which were organized on behalf of the president. And all of them were saying one thing, that ANC, we are happy. ANC, we see that you are intervening. ANC, we can now see that you are not only making promises, you are on the ground, tags are on the ground, everybody is on the ground. So that's what we are going to do. Unfortunately, I must indicate that you are talking about 5 years and so on. In the process, of course, different people were deployed, others without capacity, others they went to that municipality because they did not know what is it that they need to do and so on. And that is why we went to our own branch general meetings. We said, as you nominate candidates, you must ensure that you nominate candidates who are fit for purpose, who will understand why they are going to be deployed in that institution, and you must make sure that if they don't deliver, you go to the ANC, report to the ANC in order for the African National Congress to intervene timely.
So why was that not done in the past? You're saying that you are telling even ANC members on the ground, when they are nominating people, they need to nominate people who are capable of doing the actual work. But at the end of the day, as the ANC in that province, you give the green light to some of the deployments. And some of the people that were hired to work at this municipality, as you indicate, didn't know how to carry out responsibilities that work requires. So that's the failure, again, of the ANC. How are you going to do things differently going forward?
You must remember that when we go to branch general meetings of the ANC, as the ANC we decide who should be a candidate. But the next process which we follow is to go to the community in order for the community to decide whether they are happy with the candidate who is suggested by the African National Congress, or they are not happy with that candidate. And if they are not happy with that candidate, they can then place their own candidate. So in the process, it is our people who elected some of these individuals who are now creating problems and so on. But we have set up a number of systems. That is why each and every candidate of the ANC as we speak now, before he becomes a councillor, he must undergo an interviewing process. But secondly, that person must also undergo a vetting process. Once all those are done, when we are satisfied that this person is fit for purpose, it is then that we can say this is the correct person, then we can place him on the poll and say to our people, then vote for this particular candidate. But at times, the problem is not only political, the problem is also administrative. You will recall that when we advertise these posts, we don't advertise posts for members of the ANC. It's for every citizen who has got the necessary or the relevant academic qualifications. Now, some of these individuals, as soon as they get into the municipalities and so on, they don't do what is expected of them, and at times we don't have control over that situation. They then employ their friends, their families and so on, and they put the municipality into a serious problem. Now, Section 139B, because this municipality was under Section 139B for quite some time and so on, we did not intervene at a political level. That intervention was on an administrative level in order for the provincial government to assist the municipality to recover financially and so on. And the municipal manager at that time will not be fired. He will still be in place and so on. But this time around, we have said what we need to do, we intervene both at a political level and at an administrative level through Section 139C and ensure that we ensure there is permanent stability. Unfortunately, things happened many years ago and so on. We can't account for some of those. We can only say to our people that mistakes were done in the past. Okay. We are now fixing those mistakes.
So you've indicated that there were hundreds of people on the ground yesterday who were happy to see you as the ANC doing the actual work of delivering services. But our reporter yesterday was speaking to some of the residents in Ditsobotla who were not particularly happy, and they may have been happy that the president has visited the municipality and that finally something will probably be done to fix it. But they're not happy about service delivery. In fact, some of them told us yesterday that ahead of this visit, the municipality was rushing to patch up potholes that had riddled the roads for years, leading to the question around the intention of the speeding up of some of these service delivery deliverables, because there are elections that are coming up in December. So as the ANC, you want to be seen as though you're actually hard at work and on the ground.
Now, patching potholes and fixing traffic lights, fixing high mast lights, collecting garbage, and doing all the things that we needed to do that did not start yesterday. And unfortunately, I can't account for other people. It did not start yesterday. Immediately after the dissolution, the provincial government descended into Ditsobotla, and we sat down. We said, what are the challenges in this municipality? We identified all those challenges, and we said the MEC, who was responsible for Cogta, must then coordinate all these departments in order to ensure that there is a joint effort to ensure that we attend to all the challenges. So we've been on the ground not only from yesterday. So what was happening yesterday was just a continuation of what we've been doing all these years. And of course, people in Ditsobotla are of course not happy because there was no service delivery in that municipality for quite some time. And it is expected that when they are interviewed, they will raise those concerns. They will raise concerns around issues of water, issues of garbage collection, issues of potholes, and all those other things. And they are at liberty to do so because even ourselves, we have raised those issues, and that is why we are now intervening.
Let me ask as my last question about some of the businesses in Ditsobotla municipality who have been threatening to leave. I know you've dealt previously with the case around Clover, that company that said, we're closing shop, because service delivery failures are just getting worse. No water, no electricity. In fact, the electricity cuts constantly, and that's interrupting a lot of businesses. What conversations are you having as MEC of Cogta with the local businesses? And do you know how many have actually closed shop as a result of the service delivery failures?
I've met with all business people in Ditsobotla last week under one roof for almost the whole day. And we were discussing challenges faced by our people in Ditsobotla. And you will know that some of them were in the interaction with the president yesterday. And they did indicate that they are quite happy and quite excited that the government is intervening and their future is in Ditsobotla and they are not going anywhere. They even pledged to assist government in order to ensure that we speed up service delivery in that area. Well, what you must know is that all robots are working, and it was a intervention from business people, particularly your NWK. Other roads are being fixed. The road from Lichtenberg to Deelpan is being fixed. Lafarge is involved in that. Other business people are involved and so on. So we are working together. We are working also together to fix problems of water in that area. They did indicate to us as to where is the problem and so on. I will be in conversation with the Deputy Minister later today in order for us to get in there, working with business people around that area to see where is the problem and fix that problem once and for all. So there is nobody who is leaving this water. Everybody is there. Others are coming in, by the way. Nobody is disinvesting. Others are already investing in Ditsobotla because they are quite excited that we are doing what is expected of us as public representatives.
All right. Nono Maloyi, the Cogta MEC in the Northwest, I appreciate your time this afternoon.